Hello and welcome to my Saturday. It's about 20 to 1 in the afternoon. I've had a relatively easy morning. Well, I mean, I've been doing the normal stuff, but at a more relaxed pace. I've got a gig today. It's in Gloucester. It's not a ceilidh. It's a private booking for somebody's party, so I won't be able to film much of it as usual. I need to leave sort of around the 3 o'clock-ish mark for that. I'm going to be taking a packed tea to eat on the train going up there. We are getting fed at the gig in the interval, but quite a lot later on in the evening, so I need to eat on the way. I am going to spend some time doing some technique on the flute now because I need to warm up. I had 2 days less of practicing due to unforeseen circumstances this week, so I'm feeling a little bit insecure about how fluent and fluid I'm going to be, so I'm going to spend a bit of time doing that now. Ooh, and then your hand gets fatigued. I spent 40 minutes on that little workout and I'm going to go get some lunch now, which is going to be this leftover gnocchi from last night. I'm thinking I might see if I can get some lids for these new pans that I bought because I don't have any and they are very helpful. I've just had a very nice nosh, was watching a YouTube video while I was doing that, and I was just doing the dishwasher and I pulled this jar out. You know, it was one of those ones with pulses in from Lidl's. Because at the moment, you know, in one of the sort of foreign country sections, they're doing jars of pulses. And I really like to have them in jars because I hate to feel pressured to use the whole can. But I thought, why don't I save this one, which is nice and clean from being in the dishwasher, because then I can store any unused ones in there in the fridge. So that's what that's going to be. It's going to be my dedicated pulses jar. Oh, and here we have the downside to put in jars with labels on in the dishwasher. Look, it's come off. In the dishwasher and stuck on my mug. I think I'm going to have to give that a little soak. Handy having this separate little mini sink. That's my kitchen all nice and clean, ready to depart. I'm making myself a cup of tea. It's official, I've got too much to carry. I'm going to be most encumbered and I haven't put my cameras in yet either. I've managed to get all packed up and ready 15 minutes early, so I've decided to spend the time putting that bag back in the loft from London, you know. And I was just about to do it and then I remembered a funny story. When I first came to view this house, they showed us the loft and the lady that lived here opened it up and got the ladder down. But when she opened it up, loads of skeletons fell out. And she was really embarrassed, but basically what it was her Halloween decorations. She just sort of stuffed them up near the top but not wanted to go scrambling around up there, so they were right by the entrance. But it was just so funny, skeletons falling out of the ceiling, and she was like literally mortified. But I thought it was hilarious. Anyway, right, I'm gonna just pop this case up and go hit the road then. When we drink, we drink.
Charger. What? Audio voice.
Excuse me. No. I got engulfed in a partying crowd on the train.
Jacket on. Okay.
They were good humoured, but deafeningly loud. There's a train here already. I'm going to be early because I've managed to get an earlier connection by some miracle. Oh, there's the loo. It's smaller than on our trains. There is an incredible hairstyle in front of me right now. It's awesome. I feel like that's a classic photo. See, I told you. Just getting ready to get off. We're approaching Newport. My boyfriend is going to pick me up from the pickup point outside. My Steg train is cancelled because there's animals on the line. Well, I've arrived and apparently I've got 25 minutes to wait because my boyfriend's got held up. I mean, the time I originally gave him was early, you know, like 20 minutes earlier than it needed to be, but it's always good to have a bit of buffer time. I'm tempted to just go and have a little walk, even though I'm going to have to carry all that lot. But I want to get my steps up. I haven't done very many today. I think I'm only up to about 4,500, so I'm going to go and do a few now for 10 minutes. There are loads of coaches there. I wonder if they're rail replacement buses. Just crossing over the road. I wonder what's at those steps. Doesn't look like it leads anywhere, does it? I'm gonna see. There's something underneath, like a car park or something. Ugh. Big flat area. What's it for? There's another staircase at the bottom. Well, I'm not sure if it was worth the effort of climbing the stairs. That group of people on the train. I sat down, I got on at my station, sat down, there was a table free, so I was like, right, I'm going to do some editing. So I was editing, and then doors opened at one of the stops a little way down, and on they came like a hurricane, booze in hand. They'd obviously already started drinking, somebody had a birthday, they were all very tall and very loud and very friendly, but I was a bit worried about my MacBook getting like landed on. You know, drunk people fall over sometimes, and I didn't know really if they were in that category or not, because you never know at first, do you? It can be a bit unpredictable. I had to leave the camera running when I was getting my B-roll to get at least a couple of seconds of expletive-free audio for you. Well, that was pointless coming up here. It's all broken glass everywhere. It's not very nice. Newport Arcade. Don't think I've ever been down there, but it doesn't look like there is anything really open. Coming up to 5 o'clock on a Saturday, so I'd imagine things would be shutting anyway. I'm kind of tempted to nip in Tesco and just buy a bottle of water or something, because I haven't got anything left. I did have one, I've drunk it already. I'm still thirsty because it's hot actually, and I just had so much to carry. I didn't want to take a spare water bottle as well, but there's a Tesco's there. Architecture is amazing in Newport though, I have to say. Really worth looking up. I clearly imagined the Tesco's, it's Greg's. I think there is a Tesco's though nearby. Ah yes, I found it. It's here, the next street.
Yeah, well, he said so.
No water. Ooh, £1.35 for all this sushi. That can go in the bag. I thought I'd come to the normal, like, non-refrigerated drinks bit to see if there was a cheaper water option. Well, an available water option. I did see one nearer the checkout. Do you know what? IB's going to have water in his car. I won't bother. I'll just get this. I'm back outside the station. £1.25. I changed my mind. I thought, what if IB hasn't got any water in his car and I'm trying to see the back of a urine infection, so I need to have something to drink. So for the grand total of £2.60, we've got sushi and water, and I've got pasties in the bag as well that I bought yesterday from Iceland, one each. If he doesn't want it on the way to the gig, you can bet he'll have it on the way back when he's ravenous. What you often find with doing gigs, if you feel just a little bit nervous about it, it can sort of dull your appetite a bit, and then when the gig's over and you're like, yay, we pulled it off, it was fine, and then all of a sudden the hunger kicks in and it makes up for lost time then. I'm going to spend these last 5 minutes or so just doing a bit more Duolingo. I've done loads today, loads. I did a load when I got up first thing because I was being relaxed and not rushing to start, you know, doing the vlog stuff. And then, it's not him. And then did loads on the train as well after I finished editing. And yeah, I'm going to do a bit more now. It all adds up, all these teeny tiny bits, little bits all over the place, just patchworked into the day, and it amounts to a lot of learning over the long run, so it's definitely a policy I like. Well, he is hungry, aren't you? He's absolutely ravenous. My boyfriend leaves the house to go to a gig without having had dinner. Routinely. He's a very naughty boy, aren't you? And so I've got into the habit of squirreling bits of food away for him to just post into his mouth for when he gets grumpy, because he will get grumpy because he hasn't had his din din. So I don't know. I am on sushi soy saucing duty. His eyes lit up, didn't they, when you saw this come in, advancing in your direction? Yeah. With a Ginster's pasty to... Sushi. Yeah, he does like a bit of sushi. Well, you don't like sushi. You don't like sushi in restaurants. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Do you? I thought you weren't keen. Well... I am. I love going to sushi restaurants. Right, I'm going to put the camera away and feed him because he's going to get grumpy soon. That went down a treat, and look, England, here we come. We're here. We're actually here. We didn't get lost. No wrong turnings. We have been here before, but not for many years, and we're going around in circles, so excuse the light changing. Dan is here already. He's over there unpacking the gear, and he's doing the PA today.
We could, yeah, we could go a bit wide. That is true. I'll go wider.
7 and we have sound checked, and we've got about half an hour before we start. We've done our first set already and it's buffet break. Look, do you know what I'm most looking forward to? That one there. We are leaving. This is me and Ivy having a Beavis and Butthead moment. What are we like? You shouldn't play me polkas before bed, I'll be awake all night. I'm at my boyfriend's house looking very yellow. Hopefully I've managed to sort this colour out. There is nowhere in my boyfriend's house at night where I'm not yellow. Apologies. Anyway, yeah, 12:30. I'm wide awake because we've been listening to very exciting music in the car all the way back. One of my favourite albums, Bella Fleck and the Flecktones. Anyway, we're going to have a breakfast date in the morning. So that'll be nice. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like if you liked it. It helps the channel to grow. Subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.